Texas League Baseball is next. Well, a good Wednesday night as we get ready for this live stream. The second game of 6 between the visiting Frisco RoughRiders and your San Antonio Missions. Tonight we honor the brave men and women that serve in our military, as we have Military Appreciation Night. We love to thank our veterans and our troops that continue to serve to keep us safe. A big thank you, and also a night that we do say thank you to all of our first responders, our military, everybody that serves us to keep us safe. Well, go online and purchase and print your tickets from home. You can also download the First Pitch app or come on by to this channel and you can watch Tuesday through Sunday games live, as we are live at 7:05 Tuesday through Saturday, 1 o'clock on Sunday, as we continue the week. Well, fans, get out your scorecards as we are going to present tonight's starting lineups. First, for the visiting Frisco RoughRiders here in Game 2 of the 6-game series. Leading off in shortstop, Luis Angel Acuna. Acuna in short. Batting second in center field, J.P. Martinez. Martinez in center. Batting third in left field is Trevor Halver. Halver in left. Batting fourth at first base is Blaine Krim. Krim at first. The designated hitter is Kellen Strom. He'll bat fifth in the Frisco lineup. Strom, the DH. Sandro Fabian will be up in right field. He'll bat sixth for the RoughRiders. Fabian in right. Batting seventh is second baseman Thomas Sagis. He'll bat in the 7th spot for the RoughRiders. Sagis as second. Batting eighth at third base is Caber Rodriguez. Rodriguez at the hot plate. Batting ninth is the catcher Matt Watley, as he rounds out the batting order for the RoughRiders here tonight. Watley behind the plate. Starting pitcher for the RoughRiders is Cole Wynn. Wynn gets the ball for Frisco. Now the starting lineup for your San Antonio Missions. Leading off in center field is Tim Lopes. Lopes in center. Batting second and shortstop is Wander Javier. Javier in short. Batting third in right field is Joshua Mears. He'll be in right. Batting fourth at first base is Juan Fernandez. Fernandez at first. Batting fifth at the hot plate is Lucas Dunn. Dunn at third. The designated hitter is Grant Little. He'll bat sixth for San Antonio. Little, the DH. Batting seventh is the second baseman Jackson Merrill. Merrill as second. Batting eighth in left field is Albert Fabian. Fabian in left. And tonight, catching for San Antonio as he rounds out in the 9th spot, Michael Cantu. And on the hill for the Missions, Aaron Leisure. Leisure, tonight's starting pitcher for the Missions, and there's your starting lineups here on this Wednesday night. Well, it is Happy Military Appreciation Night on a beautiful Wednesday night It is a sunny sky, and so far it is pretty good. We are super excited that you guys are joining us here, and we are about ready to play baseball on this Military Appreciation Night. So far we got scores coming in from Arkansas taking on Springfield at 12 o'clock this afternoon. Springfield is now down. They lost 12-3 against the Arkansas Travelers. Arkansas now 5-0. Springfield 1-4. Up there in the North Division, there at All-American Ballpark. Well, just a few short moments, we will be getting ready for the first pitch of our ball game. And we are super excited to have you guys aboard. And we are about ready. And hello, baseball fans, and welcome into our presentation of MLB The Show 23. Second game of 6 between the Frisco RoughRiders. Missions now take the field as we are about ready to get underway here tonight for this matchup. And we are about ready to go. Aaron Leisure, a lefty, will take the hill tonight from Mount Pleasant, Michigan, as we are about ready to go. Luis Angel Acuna will step in first. Crowds get at their seats, and we are about ready to go on this beautiful Wednesday night. Well, 3 words, let's play ball. And the first pitch by Leisure is thrown, and that one is high and outside. 1 ball, no strikes. And we are underway here tonight at 7:06. A minute late, but hey, it's a minute. Not too much long. 1 ball and no strikes. Here's the pitch, and that one is chopped foul, and the count 1-1. Last night in the ball game, San Antonio winning in the final shutout 9-0 against the Frisco RoughRiders there in Game 1. Exceptional game as San Antonio is now doing pretty good in the rivalry. High fly in the air. That will go up in left field for the out, and that will give us a pause to give the visiting starting lineups. I'm in the booth with my partner, Bob. Bob, good evening. Good evening, Jonathan. Thank you for having me. Boy, what an exceptional game as we saw last night. San Antonio really got the ball in play. I agree, Bob. It was a great game, and all of us know it. That'll bring up JP Martinez. Sweet strike up. Top of 1-1 away here on this nice and beautiful Wednesday night. That one well inside for the strike. And the count now 0-1. Well, yesterday we had Jack Leiter, who came and pitched in Game 1. And so far, he'll be ready on Saturday to pitch for the 5th of the 6-game series. Right there, and that will get down for a base hit. And that's going to get a 1-out double. JP Martinez will head for second. And that one was a pretty good fast hit ball right there. It was indeed a ball that got well hit up in the to right center, as that was just down and it was in there pretty good. Trevor Halver coming in as he's got that runner. Tie-breaking run as Frisco is threatening early in the top of their first inning. Pitch here. Well and inside, and that one is 0-2. Well, go ahead tonight, give your ball clubs. Springfield played this afternoon at Arkansas. And the final score of that ball game, the Arkansas Travelers 12 and Springfield Cardinals 3. That makes Arkansas 5-0. And Springfield now 1-4. Swing and a miss, and Leisure will get a strikeout. First one of the night. And there is 2 away. Well, we have 10 Ks for tacos by our proud sponsor, Taco Bell. Howdy from our friends. Whataburger as well, as they are 24/7. To make San Antonio, you could get hot breakfast and cheeseburgers. You could get medium fry or onion ring or whatever with that meal of your choice. It's Whataburger, served hot and fresh for all San Antonioans. Here is Blaine Krim. He's got the runner holding off. JP Martinez out there. And that one is outside. Count now 2-0. It's a beautiful night. Am I right, Bob? I gotta say, it is indeed a beautiful night as we have this second of the 6 games. 2-0. And right there, swing and a miss, as that one was outside the zone. And that'll be 2-1. So military people get to come in as they show proof of military ID. You get 4 free tickets to bring your partners out here. You can even bring a canine if you wanted to. Here's a 2-1. High fly in the air, and that will bounce right behind the backstop, and the count now evens at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes here. Looking for a strikeout. Swing and a miss, and he'll get them. Make that 2 strikeouts for Aaron Leisure, as that will do. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and men left. That is JP Martinez getting stranded out there as second. We go bottom of 1 and no score. Cole Wynn coming out in this contest here tonight. He's the right-hander from Colorado. Get the start for the Frisco RoughRiders. And he's about ready to do his business out there on the hill. Center fielder, that is left fielder. Correction. Where do I get the feeling of saying left field when he's not even in the left position? Where the heck did you come up with that idea? Huh, that's a good question. This is center fielder, batting in the first spot, Tim Lopes. I do apologize, Tim. I had to look at my score sheet and see where that one was. Right there to second, as he will zip line it right to first. And there is the first one away of the night for the Missions. Well, the time now, let's give the home team starting lineups. And Bob, these guys, they hit the ball great last night. And you talking about how phenomenal that 9-0 was, I would say that was a huge ball game. And everybody saw that that game was something to watch. Better than watching the major leagues out on TV. You ain't kidding, Bob. Here's Wander Javier. 1 ball, no strikes. That one well inside. And the count now is 1-1. Now we'll go ahead and give your ball clubs. Frisco at San Antonio, Tulsa at Midland, Corpus Christi at Amarillo. Hooks got their first win by defeating Amarillo 5-4, a close finish there at Water Ridge Field.
Batting third, the right fielder,
That's going to bring up Joshua Mears as he comes in. No ball, one strike, two away. Bottom of one here tonight for the Missions. We get ready to have our first break after this inning. And so far our scores here tonight will be towed. Right there, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Don't forget our attendance will be at the top half of the 8th inning in tonight's contest. And it's going to be a good one. Hopefully a larger crowd as we go like we did opening night. Well, no runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on. We played one here this evening, and it's on now to the top of 2, and no score.
leading off for Frisco, the designated hitter.
Well, Kellen Strom will come in as we get ready to play the top of the 2nd. And we will be right back right after our commercial messages from our proud and great sponsor, Dr. Pepper. Always remember, every Thursday night this season, everybody that comes in will get a free Dr. Pepper. Just come on in and have a good time on that one. Well, back here on Texas League Baseball as we are about ready to start the top half of the 2nd. Kellen Strom and catcher tonight, Michael Cantu, and the home plate umpire telling him how to squat. Yeah, it's a good idea that he learns how to squat. Yeah, there you go. High fives being exchanged. That's good. Yeah, Fernandez going out and talking to the first base umpire, and oh no, they see something. So pretty much this game is put to a standstill if somebody is doing something. They're pointing at something. Yeah, I don't know what they're pointing at, but they might be pointing at something. They must be pointing at something. Yeah, it's a beautiful night for this ball game. And I gotta say, it is good to see all the crowds. And like last night, Bob, 9,742 attended in the opening game. Missions got that home opener. Yeah, they sure did. That was a great game. Well, we are about ready to start the top half of the 2nd. Here's Kellen Strom as we get going for this top of 2 here tonight. Strom pitches and delivers. And right there, high and inside for strike 1. Beautiful first pitch. And it is a good one. No balls and 1 strike. And that one is hit foul, as that'll hit Michael Cantu's equipment. that he uses for leg protection. 0-2. And again he chops it foul. Frisco wearing their RoughRiders inscribed on the chest. Red letters, blue numbers, which is located in front. Red all the way in the back. And that one's going to get line drive and up to center as that one is blistered.
Batting fifth, the right field, number 1, Sandro.
And that's going to bring up Sandro Fabian. Fabian comes in and he's ready to go. Taco Bell double play, it comes into effect anytime the mission's overturned to. All the fans in attendance tonight will get a coupon for 2 free tacos courtesy of your San Antonio Missions. Gotta love the fact that they have Taco Tuesday every night, and yet all week through the homestand you could get 2 free tacos courtesy of Double Place. And that's going to be line drive, and that's going to get it. So first and second now, nobody out. And Bob, these guys are probably angry about what happened last night. Well, they probably got angry as they had to get off the field at the end of last night's contest. That 9-0 proves example that San Antonio really hit the hard-hit balls on that one. Now here's Thomas Sagis as he comes in first and second. And that one is down and outside. It's 1 ball, no strikes. One ball, no strikes. And the pitch right there and in. Count now 1-1. Well, no score through the top of the Texas League. And as of today at 12 o'clock, Arkansas and Springfield played their game. 12-3 final as the Arkansas Travelers win their 5th game in a row. They defeated Corpus Christi 3 games. Springfield out of 2. And right there and in for that code strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Runner still holding on at first and second. Here's a 1-2 toss. Down and outside, count now 2-2. Frisco looking to capitalize here in this ball game. And that one outside. And that will put the count full at 3-2. Aaron Leisure getting a little hesitant on the mound as he's got first and second runners on bases. Here's the 3-2. High in the air, and that will go out of play. So foul ball, and he'll do it again. Three and two. And that one's going to be high in the air. Joshua Mears will make the play as he will just be shy of the center area. And not too far to make the catch and get the out. Here's Caber Rodriguez. He strides in. And the pitch. And he went. Home plate umpire appeals the call. No balls, 1 strike. So far, everybody getting started here tonight. Corpus Christi and Amarillo. Bottom half of 1 and no score there at Water Ridge Field. Tulsa at Midland playing at Frisco Park. Pretty good ball game there. And we're going to check their scores. And so far, pretty good in that one. No balls, 2 strikes to Caber Rodriguez. Looking to strike him out and get his 3rd of the evening. Here's a pitch. High fly in the air. And Mears will corner that one in that glove of his. And he's got 2. What a beautiful 2 outs he's got so far, Bob. Yes, it's really good that he's getting the outs, and this team is looking to get these guys shut out as they did yesterday. Here's the catcher, Matt Watley. He comes in as first pitch is thrown for strikes. And the count now 0-1. Got Corpus Christi watching here tonight. Frisco watching as well. It's a pretty good ball game. And that one well inside for strike 2. One more strike and getting out of this one. It's a pretty good one on this evening. No balls, 2 strikes. Catcher Watley up at the plate. And a swing and a miss. He gets them. Right there, and out he goes. As that will do as he leaves 2 stranded. So it's no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left. And we go bottom of 2, no score.
Leading up for San Antonio, the first baseman.
The first baseman, Juan Fernandez, coming in as we start bottom of 2. Rockhounds and Tulsa Drillers converging play there at Frisco Park. Drillers have the upper hand. 4-1 is the score against the Rockhounds, as they are the top half of the 4th inning. And that one is in for a ball. And the count 1-1. In there on that 95-mile-an-hour fastball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That one is high fly in the air. Up in center. As the center fielder, J.P. Martinez, will make that play for the out. Lucas Dunn coming in as he's the hot corner 3rd baseman for the Missions. Gotta say, we had a former Mission, served 2 years, 2 seasons for San Antonio. And that was Olivier Basabe. He played hot corner. C.J. Abrams played the second base area. Usually, sometimes they will have him in shorts. High fly in the air. Right there, as that will land in right field for a base hit. First hit for San Antonio of the night. As Missions looking to get in this game, and hopefully at the end of tonight's contest, they'll try to win it again here just like they did yesterday. Well, don't count your chickens until they hatch, John. All right. I'm supposed to say okay on that one? Yeah. Yeah, you could say all right. But, you know, never in doubt. This game could be a game changer. Because hard hit balls are the real reason that it'll come just the way it is. Here's the number 6 batter, Grant Little. as he plays the DH spot. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Grant Little. 1 away and 1 at first. That one right there gets 1, and he will beat the throw.
The second baseman, Jackson Merrill.
And that'll bring up Jackson Merrill. Merrill coming in and looking good. Well, we are going to go to the Wichita team. Wichita playing second game against Northwest Arkansas. And so far, the porch is Wichita's stadium. Nothing win surge against Northwest Arkansas. They are bottom of 1, and they got bases already loaded up. That one high fly in the air, up in right center, as that will do for the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, a man left. As we go to the top of the 3rd inning, it is no score.
Leading off for Frisco, the shortstop, Luis Angel Acuna.
Well, we go up to the top of the 3rd and up to the Frisco batting order. Stepping in, Luis Angel Acuna, as we get ready for the top of 3 here in this ball game. Well, Aaron Leisure about ready to go, sets his sights. And that one is chopped foul. It's 0-1. Oh, and 1. And right there as he drills that one in. No balls, so 2 strikes to count. 0-2. Here's a pitch by Leisure. High fly in the air, and that will go wide of play. No balls, 2 strikes. And they'll get him. Strike 3 called. Acuna goes down on strikes. Here is J.P. Martinez, the center fielder. As he waits, here's the toss. Inside, and the count 0-1. Pretty good ball game here this evening, and so far everybody tuning in, welcome. As we are underway, top of 3. Second of the 6 games. This series will wrap up on Sunday. And that will go out of play and foul. Don't forget the missions after this homestand. They head to Corpus Christi as they play on the beach to the beautiful Bayfront Park. Just a beautiful place to watch baseball on the beach and hear the seagulls and passing ships. Hey Bob, have you ever been to Corpus Christi? Well, I've been down there a lot of times. I mean, my family and I would go down and watch the Hooks play the Texas League rivalries. Well, I gotta say, that's pretty good. Trevor Hoffer coming in as he's got 2 away. And that's going to be fouled off. A look out over there. people that are sitting down, and boy, gotta say, you gotta watch for those foul balls. And also, we would love to mention that to a lot of people that are attending. We know that it is important and imperative that you watch for these foul balls. And it is also remain off the field and no interference with balls that are in play. Messing with balls in play could subject you to ejection. I mean, that is a no-no, folks. Right there and outside, it's 1 ball and 2 strikes to Trevor Hauver as he tries to get on base to keep the inning alive. Here's a 1-2 toss. High fly in the air. Going up in left center is Tim Lopes as he will make the play. And that will be this top of the 3rd. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left on. And we go bottom of 3 with no score. We're back here as we have our secondary break. We'll be here for Texas League Baseball coming back in just a few short moments. Well, we're bottom of 3 as we are back from our break here tonight. And also a station ID for us here. Right there, 1 ball, 1 strike. Albert Fabian coming up here in the bottom of 3. 8, 9, and 1 hitters due up. And they are trying to make him chase. 2 balls, 1 strike. So Cole Wynn coming in here tonight. He was the first round pick in 2018 to the Texas Rangers. He had 15 in the overall. And right there, swing and a miss, and he wins the battle on the hill. Wynn will get a strikeout, and there is 1 away here in the bottom of 3. Wynn also went to high school in Orange, Lutheran, Orange, California. Born on November 25th. That was a Thanksgiving. Up in 1999. He's age 23. And right there and inside, 0-2 the count to the catcher, Michael Cantu. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be line drive up the center, and they'll get through for a 1-out base hit. Then we go back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tim Lopes. 0 for 1 here tonight. Runner at first and 1 away. Low and down, 1 ball and no strikes. So far, Wynn at an ERA 7.71. Career stats, he had 305 strikeouts with a whip of 142. This year, he's got that 7.71. He's already had 10 strikeouts as they played Amarillo during their 3-game series. And right there and in for a strike, and the count 1-2. One and two toss. Here's the pitch. Too high, and the count now 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and he gets him. Gets him chasing for the fastball. 2 away here. That'll bring up Wander Javier as he struck out last time back in the first. He's 0 for 1. So far through 3.5 innings of play, this ball game has been scoreless. And yet it is decided that if anybody scores here, it has to be now. And right there in short. And they will not get him as that ball will bounce right off of him. And the short Frisco will get an error. E6 on the play. And as they play that favorite theme, do 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 do. I love Beethoven. I love it. We got Wander Javier at first, Michael Cantu at second. Missions threatening here in this bottom half of 3. And right there, 2 balls and no strikes. San Antonio looking to push that run from second. And right there and inside for a strike. 2-1. Bottom of 3 as we have runners at first and second, 2 away. And that one is fouled off. 2-2. And right there. And they will get them as from second to first, and that will do. No runs, at least 2 hits. 1 error. And we head for the top of the 4th inning. Still no score. That'll bring up the number 4 batter, Blaine Krim. C strides up for Frisco. And he takes 1 inside for strike 1. Sun going down on this Wednesday night. Beautiful night. Warm temperatures. At least 76 degrees the high, with a 55 for the low here on a mostly clear sky. Don't forget, tomorrow night our first pitch at 7:05. So we have our Thirsty Thursday. You could get $2 Dr. Peppers from our concession stands or have it delivered to you through the first pitch on the services of those apps. High fly in the air, and look out. Boy, that's going to be a head dinger. No balls at 2 strikes. Blaine Krim looking to get on. And that one is going foul. Still hanging on at an 0-2 count. Pitch here. And strike 3, he gets him. And I do believe that is 4 strikeouts That'll bring in Kellen Strom. 1 for 1. He singled in the second. And a pitch. And that one is out of play. No balls, 1 strike. Confidence level is high for Leisure as he's on the hill. Been on there for at least 4 innings in the start. And that one's going to be well hit. High fly in the air. Fabian in pursuit. He makes the play. And he's got the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Sandro Fabian.
That'll bring in Sandro Fabian. He's 1 for 1, single in the second. And that 1 for 1 comes in really good. That's high fly in the air. Right there, Mears. He has the ball, and that's the final out of this half of the frame. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on. As we go bottom of 4, it is no score.
Leading up for San Antonio,
John Scampy and Chris Singleton will be live on Tuesday, as the Missions will be at Corpus Christi to start that 6-game road set. Following in after just another week, taking on the Northwest Arkansas Naturals in a 6-game homestand. And I say that one is going to be pretty good when we get in there and play the Kansas City Royal AA affiliation. Slider down and out. 1 ball at 2 strikes. The only teams that do not get to come to San Antonio is Arkansas and Tulsa. And yet the Missions play them out in Arkansas and Tulsa. And right there, that will get down a fielder's choice on a no-out single. That'll bring in Lucas Dunn. And right there, that one is outside for the ball, 1-0. 1 for 1, a single back in the second as he appeared up in at bat during his last time up. Right there, 1 ball, 1 strike. And that one is for ball 2, 2-1 the count. So 2 balls and 1 strike. Here's the pitch, and that one is right there. The second for 1, and they'll get the relay, and they'll get a double play, a 6-4-3. And that will erase a hit. And that'll bring in Grant Little. Up to third as he zip lines it straight to first, and that will do. So no runs on a hit, no errors, and nobody left. Top of the 5th coming up, and still no score.
leading off for Frisco, the second baseman.
Second baseman Thomas Sagis coming in for the RoughRiders here. And here's the pitch, and that one is chopped foul. So the count now is 0-1. 53 pitches by Aaron Leisure here. It's a pretty good ball game, and it's a scoreless one, as we had at least 4 innings of no scores. So far, 3 hits apiece, 1 error for Frisco. And the pitch right there, and that will go out of play. And yeah, we're going to have a intentional balk.
Now batting, third baseman.
And that, I don't know what that was all about, but evidently the balk will put the runner at first. Keibert Rodriguez, he's 0 for 1. Now we got Taco Bell double plays in order. If he could ground into a double play and hopefully get a 3-6-4 on that one. Here's the 0-1. And outside for the ball, 1-1. One ball, no strike. 1 ball and 1 strike on there. Do apologize. And a toss right there, and that will go out of play. One ball, 2 strikes. Pitch here, and that one gonna get zip lined to Fernandez. Runner holds at second. And that's going to bring in the catcher, Matt Watley. Watley coming in. And the pitch right there. And that will go in the dirt and foul as he fouls that one off. Oh, and 1. And right there. And they will not have a play, as that ball will pretty much not get far from the second base bag. That'll bring up Luis Angel Acuna, and he'll step in and looking to hit some runs in. Right there and outside. And that will be called for strikes. Boy, what a way to get this one going. Here's the 0-1. High in the air. Fabian in pursuit. And he makes the grab.
Now batting, the center fielder, JP Martinez.
Well, that'll bring in center fielder JP Martinez. He comes in, he's ready to go. He had a 1 for 2, a double during his time up. And that's going to be pelted high fly in the air. Mears racing after it, and he got it. He gets it. My goodness, that was beautiful. Right there is right on cue as he gets that ball, and he records that out.
For San Antonio, the second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Jackson Merrill. Merrill coming in. And that ball zipped line right to left field for a base hit. Boy, Bob, that one was well hit. Yes, well hit balls will get you those runs in to score. Yep, they will. So far, no balls, 1 strike. Albert Fabian at the plate now. He's got the 7 batter at first base. And that's going to be right there. He'll throw him out at first, and there is 1 away. Meanwhile, the 7th batter of the night will be at second. That'll bring in Michael Cantu. He's 1 for 1. He singled in the 3rd inning. Well, it's a beautiful night as the sun goes down and as we see the beautiful colors in the night sky. You have like the light pink to dark purple like colors. Just absolute beautiful. Right there. Right to first. And that will bring in 90 feet away.
The batter, the center fielder.
As San Antonio tries to get a run in to score. That'll bring up the top of the lineup. Stepping in, center fielder Tim Lopes. That one down and outside. It's 1-0. Runner at third, 90 feet. First one of the evening. Just shy of coming in across the score. And that's going to be lined right there. That'll get it in for a base hit. And San Antonio with the tie-breaking run will get in there on an RBI single. Run for the Missions in to score, and it is 1-0 San Antonio. And that one well inside, and the count now 0-1. Wander Javier struck out, reached on the error last time up. And it's a pretty good one. Right there, the second, and they will throw him out easily. So Tim Lopes will get that RBI single. And that will conclude this 5th inning. It's 1-0 San Antonio. Top of the 6th inning. Here's the tying run, Trevor Halver. 0 for 1, strikeout and a flyout. As we are about ready to go here for the top of 6. That one is out of play, and that will go into the chairs. Count now still remains at 0-1. San Antonio got the front of 1-0. Down and inside for the strike, and the count 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Looking in. And that one is going to be there. And that will get in for a base hit right to Fabian. So a no out single as Frisco has the tying run. And that's going to bring in Blaine Krim. He's 2 strikeouts and is 0 for 2 of the evening. And he looks to capitalize and get that run in. That one well inside for strike 1. And the toss. High fly in the air. And that one will go out of play. No balls, 2 strikes. 0-2. Outside for a ball. And the count 1 ball, 2 strikes. One and 2. And that one high fly in the air. Fabian in left will make the play. And he's got that one to put in his pocket for the first out, top of the 6th inning. That'll bring in Kellen Strom. He's 1 for 2. Single of the night back in second. And that one is going to be out of play and foul. No balls, one strike. Tune in for our broadcast of Thursday night baseball here in the Texas League. 7:05. First pitch against the Frisco RoughRiders. And to be determined on our pitchers for Frisco and San Antonio, we will let you guys know in our live community chat. 0-2 to Strom. Here's the pitch. High fly in the air. And Mears will get that one.
Now batting, right fielder, Sandro Fabian.
That'll bring in Sandro Fabian. Fabian coming in. And the pitch. Outside for a ball. 1-0. One ball, no strikes here. So far, our other proud sponsor of the night is everybody's favorite place. And it served San Antonio since 1953. That is Bill Miller's Barbecue. And it serves all of San Antonio. They got some delicious sweet tea, and so far I do love their chicken strips. They are really good. That one well and inside, and the count now is 1 ball and 2 strikes. One and 2. Ouch, he gets him. That was a pop off the face mask of Michael Cantu. And a swing and a miss. He gets him. And make that another 1-2-3 inning, as that will do. So we're bottom of 6, and we have a 1-0 ball game.
Leading up for San Antonio, the right fielder, Joshua Mears.
That'll bring up the right fielder, Joshua Mears, as he comes in and takes one. And the count now 0-1. That one is hit hard. High fly up to center for the out.
Now batting, first baseman, Juan Fernandez.
That's going to bring up Juan Fernandez. 1 for 2 of the evening. That one outside. 1 ball, no strikes. One-oh. And that one inside for a strike. Count now is 1-1. Too high on that 12-inch. And the count is 2-1. And right there, called for a strike. And the count is now even at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and right there in for strike 3. As he gets him looking. And that'll bring in Lucas Dunn. One more out here in this bottom half of 6 here this evening. And that's going to be right there. Line drive up to right field, and that will fall down for a base hit.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Prince Little.
That'll bring up the DH in the DH spot. That'll be Grant Little. Little coming in. And he takes the changeup down and outside, 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes to Little. He had 2 groundouts in his 0 for 2. And that one is outside for a ball. 2-0 the count. Have a lefty and a righty warming up in the RoughRiders, Cody Bradford and Tim Brennan. And that one high fly in the air, up in center as he races after that one, and that will do. No runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Top of 7 coming up, and it is a 1-0 San Antonio lead. Well, we're going to go ahead and take our quick break here. And we're going to go ahead and give you some Texas League scores. And so far we are about ready to go here. Well, top half of the... Well, should I say bottom half of the 6th inning. Tulsa still continues to lead the Rockhounds 6-1 in their game at Franco Park. Northwest Arkansas and Wichita going head-to-head here tonight. So they are top of 4, and Wichita continues to lead that ball game. And we got Corpus Christi and Amarillo. And so far our break on that one is good. High fly in the air up in right field. That will go out of play. 5-0 Amarillo as they are top half of the 4th inning there at Water Ridge Field. Corpus Christi and Sod Poodles playing. 2nd of their 6 games. Swing and a miss. And the count now is 0-2. Well, we are going to take a quick pause. Here comes the manager. And we will see another pitcher coming in. And it's a reliever, Moises Lugo, about ready to go. As Aaron Leisure is getting removed out of this ball game. And we'll be back with this young arm in just a few short moments. And as you look, 6'1", 185 pounds, age 24 for the start of this one. Stepping in is Thomas Sages. 0-2 the count. And that is right there to Javier as he zip lines it right to Fernandez for the out.
The third baseman, Rodriguez.
That'll bring up Caber Rodriguez as he strides up next for the Frisco RoughRiders here tonight. And a pitch. High fly, and that will go out of play. So no balls and 1 strike. 1-0 Missions in this game. 2nd of the 6 games. No balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. And he got him down.
Now, Max Watley.
And that'll bring up Max Watley. That one right there, a swing and a miss. And the count now 0-1. Pitch here, too high. Count now 1-1. One ball and 1 strike. And again, outside the zone, 2-1. 2-1, here we go. And that is fouled and away. Two balls, 2 strikes to pitch. And right there as he gloves it, hot corner third baseman will get the out. And that'll bring in the 7th inning stretch here at the ballpark. It is 1-0 San Antonio.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Frisco, number 91,
Cody Bradford, the left-hander, getting the call out of the bullpen as he will make his start for the pitch reliever position. And that'll bring in Jackson Merrill as we are bottom half of 7. And that's going to be zip line right to the shortstop, right to first. And 1 pitch, 1 out.
Now batting, left fielder, Albert Fabian.
That's going to bring in Albert Fabian. Strikeout and ground out, 0 for 2 of the night for the Missions. And that one is outside, 1 ball, no strikes. And again, that one is outside, and the count 2-0. I do apologize. After this evening, I will be ready to go home and go straight to bed. Yeah, I hear you, John. It has been a very long day. High in the air. Up in right field. Right fielder has it, and there's 2 quick outs.
Now batting, catcher, Michael.
Well, Amarillo will scare in some runs. Ha! Did I say scare? I mean, they will put in more runs. Yeah, you're being funny, John. Oh yeah, I love being funny. 6-0 Sod Poodles over the Corpus Christi Hooks there at Water Ridge. Pretty good ball game going on there. No balls, 2 strikes. The catcher is Michael Cantu. Bottom of 7. The Missions continue to hold this lead. And it is out of play. Now 1-0 here tonight. The Missions just a 1 run. And that will go up to the right fielder for the out. And that is 7 complete here on this Wednesday. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left. We go top of 8. And it is San Antonio 1, Frisco 0. top of the 8th inning. Here is Luis Angel Acuna as he steps in and he gets that ball. And there's going to be a intentional walk. And as you can see, 11,340. That's a good one right there. Boy, wished it could have been like that during opening night last night, right, Bob? I would say that would be really good if it was. I mean, it could have been, but evidently that 7,000 was just pitch perfect for opening night. Here is JP Martinez. 1 ball, no strike. The intentional walk was inherited to the first batter of the evening. And that one right there called for the strike. And it is 1-1. Tying run at first base. One ball, one strike. Lugo looks in. Here's the pitch to him. And that one is chopped out of play. One and two. And that one drills him and it gets him. So that is not good for Lugo as he gives a free walk to Acuna and now hits a batter and the first one of the evening. 1 ball and no strikes. Lugo losing it here tonight. And the pitch, swing and a miss. Boy, and getting them chasing on that one. It's that fastball. Gets them out chasing for that strike. 1-1 the count. And so far, Frisco trying to capitalize here tonight. And that's going to be line drive, and that's going to get in for a base hit. Fabian misses it. 1 run scores. 2 runs are coming in. And that's going to be a 2-run triple as Frisco will take the lead. It is 2-1. And boy, howdy, I got to say, that ball was hard hit, right, Bob? I agree with you, Jonathan. That ball was well hit, and Frisco can easily take this lead. And they can win here tonight. And that one is going to be line drive, and that'll get through for a base hit. And make that 3 plated runs as Frisco just base hit after base hit. That'll bring in Kellen Strom. And that's going to be lifted high fly in the air. And that will get through for a base hit. And I got to say, base hit, and another base hit. So far, got our military guys watching the ball game, whether you're Army Reserves or any branch that you serve. Thank you for your services here as we continue to have a great night of having a game well presented in the military. High fly in the air. Fabian in pursuit. And he gets that ball for the out in left center.
Now batting, the second baseman, Thomas Sajasi.
Here is Thomas Sajasi as he's 0 for 2. He's walked in the 5th inning. First and second, 3-1 Frisco. as the Rough Riders take the lead here in this top half of the frame. And that one's going to be zip line right there. Base hit up in the left field. 1 run scores, 2 runs coming in. And it is 5-1 Rough Riders. And everything is getting pretty good as that ball was a fair one. Just shy of that chalk. And time is going to be called as here comes the manager. And that's going to do for the starter here tonight. Well, we're going to have Matt Waldron is coming in, and he will make his season debut. A right-hander of 6'3", 185 pounds, and age 26. Will get the call for the missions. And now here is Caber Rodriguez greeting Waldron. And that knuckleball is well inside for strike 1. Well, I gotta say, Bob, this guy, he has the high confidence of throwing these fastballs. And so far, the confidence in him is key to winning on the hill. Well, I gotta say, Waldron has a pretty good ERA of 7.43. Is that right? Yeah, it's pretty phenomenal that the San Diego Padres farm system has put him in the start of this season for San Antonio, just as he did during last year in 2022. Yes, good point, Bob. No balls, 2 strikes, Rodriguez. At the plate for Frisco. Runner at second. That is the 6th run for the Rough Riders. And that's going to be right there. Done. Zip lines to Fernandez. He gets him. What a play, as that will be shot from the third to first base areas. That'll bring in Matt Watley. Line out in the 5th inning, 0 for 3. And that one, knuckleball, is inside for strike. So in the count, 0-1. Pretty good night here tonight, as we salute our military and those that protect us. And that one's going to be blistered high in the air. Mears racing after it. And he'll make the play. So 5 runs come in to score on about 7 hits and all earned. We go to the bottom half of the 8th. It is 5-1 Frisco in this ball game. Here is the center fielder Tim Lopes as he takes one inside for strike 1. And that one well hit. High fly in the air in left field, as the left fielder will grab it. Lopes will go down retired. That'll bring in Wander Javier. Boy, San Antonio had a shutout going, and so far base hits came in for the Rough Riders. A intentional walk was the main result of seeing a guy getting a balk, and usually sometimes that will happen up in AA, AAA, and even major leagues as well. They get a free pass to get on base. Yes, I do agree. I've seen that a lot of times as being in for the San Diego Padres. You see a guy getting clipped at the shirt or getting a free pass, getting on base as he got hit by a ball. And that's going to be lined up in the left center for a base hit. Well, this ball game continuing to get pretty interesting as San Antonio will have their second run of the night out there at first base. 5-1 Frisco in the bottom of 8. Fernandez coming in as he takes a ball outside the zone. It is 1-0. Single in the fourth and is 1 for 3 of the evening. And that one is inside for a strike, and the count now 1-1. 11,000 fans here in attendance. And it's pretty good. That one high fly up in center, and that will get in for a base hit. 2 back-to-back singles, and still 2 away here in this frame. Now here's Daniel Robert, a right-hander coming in, 6'4" and 210 pounds and age 28. And we'll get the start for the RoughRiders in pitch relief. Game 3 of the 6-game homestand beginning tomorrow night, 7:05, our first pitch. Friday, Saturday games at 7:05. Sunday at 1 as we wrap up the first homestand against the RoughRiders. San Antonio heads to Corpus Christi. They're at Bayfront Park as they play the Hooks for 6 games. And come back home and take on the Northwest Arkansas Naturals as we wrap up the month of April. Here's a 1-1 outside for a ball, 2-1. So 2 balls and 1 strike is the count. Looking to get one in there. And that's going to be right there, and that will get in for a base hit. Here comes the run, and the run in to score. As now San Antonio gets one back. And now they got another 2 out there on base. Here's the DH, Grant Little. Little is coming in. And that's going to be right there as he zip lines, and he'll get him out of danger, as that will do. Well, Lucas Dunn getting in that RBI. And it is a 5-2 ball game as Frisco leads it here in this one. We go to the top of the 9th, and the RoughRiders hold the lead by 3. Luis Angel Acuna coming as we start up the last inning of the ball game. And here's the pitch, and that one too high outside. It's 1-0. So far, after we get done playing Northwest Arkansas for that 6-game series to wrap up April, San Antonio is at Tulsa beginning May 7th, or should I say May 2nd. I do apologize. It is May 2nd through the 7th. And the Missions will be back home on Tuesday night, May 9th, as we play Corpus Christi. 5-2 in this one. And that one is popped foul. So still hanging on in the count at 1 ball and 2 strikes. It's a pitch-perfect contest as Frisco looks to claim the second of the 6. And that's going to be high fly in the air. Mears up and right just shy of the warning track. Will make the play for the out. That'll bring up JP Martinez. He's 1 for 3. He doubled his last time up. It's pretty good here this evening. And that one is too high outside. It's 1-0. Waldron is 10 pitches in the start of his pitch relief for the night. And it's a pretty good one. And right there and inside for the strike. And the count now 1-1. 1 ball and 1 strike. The pitch. And that one is inside for the strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One and 2. And strike 3 gets him. And make that 5 strikeouts for the Missions here tonight. That'll bring up Trevor Halver as he's 2 for 4. So far, the last out of the night for Frisco. San Antonio looking to scratch in some runs and to at least claim the second. Halver's 2 for 4. He had a triple. 2 RBIs coming in. Gotta say, that is a pretty good night for Halver on a 2 for 4 evening. And that one inside. Count now is 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Halver looking in as fans stand up and get in there. High fly in the air. The third baseman done. Ranging after it just shy of the foul grounds territory. And that will do. No runs, no hits, no errors as we go to the bottom half of 9. And it is 5-2 RoughRiders. Fernie Ozuna, a right-hander, coming. 5'8", 170. And is 27 years of age. As he gets the second spot in the pitch reliever. That'll bring up Jackson Merrill. Merrill coming in. And he swings and misses at the initial offering for strike 1. Frisco 3 outs away from getting this ball game in their favor. And so far, that ball is high fly and out. So the 7 batter is out on that high fly, and now San Antonio down to their final 2 chances of the evening. Want to remind our fans to come back tomorrow night, 7:05 first pitch. And we are ready to go for Game 3 of the 6-game series against the Frisco RoughRiders. No balls, 2 strikes. And that is going to be right there. As he throws, he gets them at first base. Now they're an out away from collecting on this ball game. That'll bring up Michael Cantu. Frisco, if they do win this one, in the likes of which they may, they'll be 2-3, and that'll put San Antonio at 3-2. And right there, as that will do it. So Frisco will win in this contest. And there is the second win for the RoughRiders of the year. Bradford would get the win. The loss would go to Lugo, and Fernie Ozuna gets the save. As this will conclude the festivities here tonight. Boy, a terrific ball game as we wrapped up the second of this 6 games. Live tomorrow night at 6:45. We could be a little late getting in, but evidently we'll keep y'all posted if we get into a little bit of a delay. So we'll go ahead and check the scores as Frisco wins this one here tonight.
Final line score. First for the victorious RoughRiders, 5 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the Missions, 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 6 minutes.
Well, 3 hours and 6 minutes. That's a pretty good one right there for this contested game.
Drive home safely.
So we are looking up in the Texas League as top half of the 8th inning for the Tulsa Drillers there at Midland and Franco Park. 6-3 is the score there. Gotta say, looks like Midland could easily win this ball game, or they could go down in a loss. 8-3, Amarillo against the Corpus Christi Hooks, top of 5. And like I said, for the Arkansas Travelers, as they played this ball game in the afternoon at 12 o'clock, it was a pretty good ball game. I'm not gonna sit there and play around with you like that, but evidently 12-3 the final, as Arkansas is now 5-0 and Springfield now 1-4. So pretty good on that one, as that ball game wrapped up at most likely 2 or 3 o'clock this afternoon. So Springfield and Arkansas will be joining us in the broadcast of all double A's. Yeah, I was going to say triple A, but we're not triple A ball. We are all double A's. And it's been like that for 3 years. Or at least 2. We're in our 3rd year of baseball. And so far it's getting to be a pretty good one. Well, our final here, 5-2, as Frisco takes Game 2 of the 6-game series. Gotta say, that's pretty good. Well, for all of us here tonight, we will see y'all again tomorrow evening. Our first pitch could be at 7:05 or 7:15. Right on the dot. Well, we hope to see y'all again. And we will. Just come back and see us. as we get ready for Game 3 of the 6-game series. And we will conclude on Sunday afternoon at 1 o'clock. After that game, we get ready for 6 games at Corpus Christi. And then back home as we take on Northwest Arkansas to wrap up the month of April. Well, for all of us here, hope y'all have a great and wonderful night. Drive home safely, and we'll see y'all again tomorrow. So, anyway, good night, Bob. Good night, Jonathan. Good night, everybody from the Texas League, and we'll see y'all again tomorrow evening. Yes, thank you, Bob. Have a safe travel home, all right? Yeah, you too, man. 5-2 the final as the RoughRiders scratch up 5 runs, top of the 8th inning. And gotta say, San Antonio tried to claw back in this ball game. Halver will be the player of the game, and Cody Bradford will win on the hill for Frisco. Moises Lugo will get the loss for San Antonio, and the save will go to Fernie Ozuna. Well, that will do for our ball game, and this will conclude the festivities here tonight. And we'll see y'all again tomorrow evening at 7:05 or even 7:15 to get started with the third of 6 games against the RoughRiders. And we'll pretty much keep y'all up to date on the start time of the third of the 6 games. Well, for us, it's been a long day, and I'm glad this day is finally in the books. We will see y'all again tomorrow evening. Final score 5-2 as Frisco claims the second of the 6-game homestand. And so far, we will see y'all again later. Have a good night, everybody. From all of us, drive home safely, and the tickets are on sale for the third of 6 games here at the box office. Or you could download and purchase and print your tickets from home. Also, don't forget to download the First Pitch app. You can watch us here on YouTube Live. We've been here for the last 2 years to give you Texas League baseball. And so far, it is pretty good. Well, y'all have a good night, and we'll see y'all tomorrow evening. This has been Texas League Baseball with your San Antonio Missions. And it is time for the 9 o'clock news. Well, currently, I never watch the news. It's just one of them things. Well, hope everybody stay safe and see y'all tomorrow. Good night.